And I'd really like to welcome you to the fourth What Festival, instigated by Jill Clark. And I'm going to read. In all the time I worked for Jill, I was consistently inspired by her belief and respect for the independent artist. As someone who refused to be institutionalised, she was constantly drawn to those artists who skirted the edges of the sector, who refused to compromise their vision and strived to challenge themselves and their audiences in order to cultivate and extend the form beyond what was known, accepted, even comfortable, maybe. To this end, Jill wished to create a platform for those artists where audiences could be exposed to new ways of thinking with and through dance, and potentially allowing dance to inhabit new territories. The festival will continue in future years, and we would like to thank the other key players who have made this possible, as well as the artists and the funders. Alongside ID, this festival is presented in association with our partners Siobhan Davis Dance and South East Dance, and expertly produced by Arts Admin. Particular thanks must go to the two artists invited by Jill to curate this festival, Lucy Cash and Becky Edmonds. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think we'd just like to say a few really brief thank yous. Firstly, obviously, to Independent Dance. Jill Clark is very much at the heart of this festival. Everything that we have programmed, we would think about what Jill Clark might have thought about it, and if she would have said, yeah, go for it. So she's very much at the heart of this. Shall I do the list of thanks?
Can I chip in?
Do, especially if I forget. Go on. Chip in now? Or shall I'll start. Obviously to the Arts Council, who have given us the money, and to Independent Dance and Siobhan Davis Studios. We'd say a very special thank you today to Rob Prowse, who has saved our life. We don't need to say why. Lucy will mention the others from Independent Dance. A huge thank you to Arts Admin, and especially Nikki Childs, who has been phenomenal force. She's been amazing. And a very, very big thank you to all of the artists who have given their work so generously.
So I'd just like to name a few more names, and I'd like to thank Frank Bock, who's standing right there, for all his support and kind of stepping in and being a kind of conduit, an intermediary between Independent Dance and us, and giving us opinions about what Jill might have thought as well. I'd really love to thank Iris and Lucy and Rachel, and of course Sue Davis herself. Again, I'd just like to thank Nikki Childs and more people at Arts Admin who we might not know about who've contributed. I'd like to thank Steve Wald, who's actually had to go to Tate Modern, and he won't be going to bed tonight till 4 AM, so I'd really like to thank him. I'd like to point out, if you haven't met him yet, Marlon, who's standing right in front of me. Marlon is one of our thinkers in residence, and we're really delighted to have him here.
Thank you.
I'm slightly freaked out that you're documenting me as I say this to you.
I cannot just think.
This is Marlon's installation here, which I'm sure he'll be telling you about individually, but it will be up and growing over the next few days. And just to welcome you all, and hope that you will come back. There's lots of exciting work to see. There are individual performances each day. Some of the work swap around, and we're just so grateful that we've had this opportunity to do this. And in the spirit of Jill, enjoy.